Were you hoping for a chance to go up against Joel Embiid?
Yes, most definitely. Yes.
What do you admire about his game, or what do you notice about his game?
Just he's very versatile to be 7'1" and that big, and he's very quick for his size. So I watched a lot of film on Joel Embiid, and he's a great player. And I mean, even though he wasn't able to play tonight, I'm gonna see him soon. But other than that, I really wanted to play against him. That'd be a really fun matchup. So yeah.
Hey, Steve, did you feel like the Sixers really turned up their defense in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, they did. They put the clamps down on us, 13 points after scoring 40 in the third. They really are a big team. You know, they got size at every position, not just the length, but just the physicality of all their wings. I thought that made a big difference in the fourth quarter, especially.
What did you like? What didn't you like tonight?
I didn't like our start, just our lack of energy and spirit. We got in a hole right away in that first quarter. I liked the second unit. I liked the play of Damion Lee and that group. You know, Bays, Loon, Nico, they came in, did a really good job, kind of giving us a lift in the second quarter. And then I liked the third quarter effort from the starters. You know, they responded and really got us back in the game. So there was a lot of good stuff. We really battled. We just couldn't close the game, couldn't score when we needed to.
Why has closing close games been a challenge for you guys this year?
Well, we're not good enough to do it. Obviously, you know, we're 22-22 for a reason. So, you know, I think we're about 500 in close games. You know, games that are single digits. So we're not good enough execution wise, and that's what we've got to continue to work on, and that's what I have to do a better job of as coach. I've got to get us more organized and we've got to find better shots down the stretch.
You mentioned organization there, and I was kind of going to ask, how do you coach for execution?
Well, you do it in practice. You know, that's the whole thing. And then you get comfortable with rotations. And so all of that has been jumbled a little bit this year. We've had a lot of different rotations. We haven't had much practice, and I think it shows. And so we need to take advantage of the practice times that we do have and learn to execute. And I think these last, 28 games, we've got to find combinations that we're really comfortable with.
Steve, you talked about execution there. I'm just wondering, after the teams you had that were so great a few years ago, and the intelligence that those teams had, is it frustrating? How do you cope with not having that now, even though you do have some talent?
Well, I think it's just the challenge is to find the right combinations and to try to get put the pieces together where guys are really complementing one another. And frankly, you know, that team that went to the finals 5 years in a row, for a reason, by the way, they were extremely talented and smart. The pieces of the puzzle fit nicely and easily. And we had a lot of combinations we could go to. And so it's more of a challenge with a team where, you know, roles aren't as clearly defined, where you've got a lot of guys who are sort of right in the same boat in terms of not having separated themselves from the group. You look at tonight, we didn't play Juan and Eric. Those guys have played big roles for us, you know, and so we're looking at different groups, different combinations. So we've just been searching, and we just got to keep going.
Coach, Mark Haynes, Clutch Points. You battled Doc Rivers, you know, over the years when he was with the Clippers. Is it weird or strange, you know, seeing him with a new team in Philadelphia?
A little bit. You know, Doc was with the Clippers for so long, but of course he was with Boston for a long time as well. So, Mainly, I'm just happy for Doc that he landed in a great spot. He's done a hell of a job. Sixers are really good. That's one of the best teams in the league, best defenses in the league, and Doc has his fingerprints all over that. He's a great coach.
Hello, Coach. Mario Gamboa from Grupo Legado. Down 24 at one point during the game. There was a lot of talk today about Draymond's defense, but I was wondering if you could comment on his leadership and intensity, which helped make this game competitive.
Well, Draymond is always our leader emotionally. He's always the one to pick us up. I thought the third quarter, he really changed the game with his intensity and his defense and his emotion. So he battled, or all of our guys battled. We just couldn't get over the hump.
Hi, Andrew. You guys erased a 24-point deficit in this game, had a monster fourth quarter. Why was closing this game difficult?
We just didn't hit shots down the stretch, and they executed on the other side of the floor. And they made their shots.
Despite the loss, you guys hang with the top Eastern team. How do you look at the positives of this game moving forward and so on?
I always got to look forward. This was a tough loss. We fought to the end. We didn't give up. We fought. Nice comeback and all, but we didn't close up the game. So, it's on to the next one. Now we just got to focus on the next game.
Hey, Andrew, you guys were 1 for 11 on three-pointers in the first half and 7 for 14 in the second half. What sparked up in the locker room that made you guys start shooting better from deep?
That's what happens sometimes, but we made our shots in the second half. We got a lot of good looks at first half too, but second half, ball decided to go in. That's about it.
All right. I will have a couple other guys up here shortly.
How was the team's energy coming into tonight, knowing that Stephen Curry will be out for the next 3 games?
It was hard because Steph is one of our leaders on the team, and he got this team in the right direction all the time. But we just had to just come together as a team and just build our chemistry up just by just working with each other, encouraging each other every day in practice, and just making each other better. So.
And how have you seen the team grow in the absence of Stephen Curry?
I feel that we grew a lot, but Steph is one of our most effective parts of the team. So, it was kind of hard, but we most definitely strung it together and just kept working hard and just kept executing.
James, I had a question. So, what can you talk about how playing the 76ers is like? How is it difficult breaking them down?
I'd say just their physicality. They're a very great ball moving team. They can move the ball really well, and they're just all together as a team, and their system is really good. So we just have to come together as a team and just execute on both ends of the floor and just keep encouraging each other and just go out there and just play hard. So.
Damion, what do you think helped you guys surge back from 20, and then what do you think went wrong in the fourth?
For us, I really think we started stringing together some stops. Our defense fueled our offense. Just being able to get some stops, get out and run, not playing against a set defense really helped us out to sort of come back in the game. If you look at the third quarter, we outscored them 40-21. That's huge. But then you go to the fourth, and they outscored us by 15. So that was sort of the tail of the game, obviously, from us. Losing the first and fourth quarters by 15 and 18.
In some of the other close games that you guys have lost, what are the similarities between them, the common thread that makes it so you guys can't close them out?
I feel like execution really for us is probably the main thing. Just being able to execute late down the stretch, not necessarily, coming out of a timeout. And then, continuing to lock in on defense. I feel like those have been our two main things that have, I don't want to say hindered us, but not allowed us to necessarily get over that hump. So, obviously still continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to go from there, and then eventually try to come out on the other side with a win rather than, losing.
Is that a mental adjustment that needs to be made, or is it something more physical and tangible?
I guess you could say I don't want to say like it's a little bit of both, but it's just understanding, time and score and us, when we need to stop, guys rallying together and, giving each other, continuing to give each other that confidence. It's at the end of the day, basketball is a game of runs. And, the good thing is we went on that run in the third quarter. Score was tied. And then, in the fourth quarter, they really, imposed their will, on the defensive end. And that obviously, allowed them to, score. They got to the foul line, knocked down free throws. And then, that's how they came away with the win. Solid.
All right, thank you. One more up here shortly.
What do you think went better for you guys to start the third quarter compared to the first?
We were aggressive defensively. We were able to take them out of their sets a little bit. They're a really good team, though, and we fought. We were in there in the fourth quarter. They kind of broke it away from us, but I think in the third quarter we were just able to execute.
Jordan, what did you see differently from their defense in that fourth quarter than maybe you saw in that third quarter?
They're lengthy. They have a lot of length, and they're in gaps and they're extremely physical. But a couple calls didn't go our way down the stretch. And like I said, they play good defense, and we just didn't find a way to pull it out.
All right, everybody. Thanks for that. We practice tomorrow in the late afternoon. I believe at 3:30. So you get an email tomorrow morning, probably around I'd say 4:30, 4:45 for a coach and a couple players. So, but look for that. But it'll be late afternoon. Call or text with any questions. Thank you.